What's going on, guys? So for those of you who haven't heard, I'm beginning my own podcast starting next Monday, July 2nd, 2018. It's called Crayotic Good. It's a sports and gaming podcast where I speak about all the goings-on in the sports world, the gaming world, and hell, even wrestling as well. Crayotic Good will be live on Twitch every Monday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern and 7 Pacific. And it'll also be uploaded on YouTube and SoundCloud afterwards. So make sure you guys come through live and join the conversation. What's going on, guys? Kaz Cray back with another New York Jets franchise video. And this is just the preseason recap for year 4. Let's get right into it. So we begin the preseason against my favorite team, the Tennessee Titans, and BHC able to find Heath Finley over the middle. Heath Finley, of course, a rookie receiver. Later on the drive, 1st and 10, BHC on the play fake. He's looking down the field. And he's just going to run it after a certain while. I mean, he does that a whole lot. Gets 13 yards on the play, up to about midfield. Then a 1st and 10, BHC looking to the right side. He's going to find Glenn Fife, now the starting tight end, over Adrian Sheffield. And Fife gets up to the 20-yard line. Next play, 1st and 10, BHC looking, throws off his back foot and finds Finley again. Finley going to get the first down, up to the 9-yard line. But unfortunately, this drive would crap out. BHC rolling right. He throws and he's intercepted over the middle. Brian Arakpo able to get his hands on it. And the Jets' drive stalls out and abruptly ends. 1st and 10. Here's Marcus Mariota on the play fake. He's going to be brought down. CJ Daly, the defending defensive player of the year, gets back there. Titans would end up punting it. Jets football. Here's BHC on the play fake, looking deep. And he's going to find Finley yet again for another big catch up to the 19-yard line. Now we have a 3rd and 8. BHC looking, throws left side, finds Finley again, who gets the first down up to the 8-yard line. But yet again, another Jets drive would crap out. BHC going to throw it to Ladarius Hefney, who fumbles the football. It's going to be picked up by Daquan Jones. And once again, another Jets drive just completely crapping out. Next Jets drive, though, 2nd and 3, BHC going to roll to his right. He's going to step and throw. He finds Tyree Gorin, who gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Jets should probably be up 21-0 at this point, but it's a 7-0 lead. And Marcus Mariota, nano blitz by CJ Daly, brought down in the backfield. That would be it for the first teamers in both teams. And then 2nd and 15, here's Tennessee's backup quarterback now. And he's going to be brought down for a sack. And now the Titans would have to punt it away. Here's the punt. It's blocked by Eric Murray, a new signing, and it's picked up in the end zone for a touchdown. I believe that's Darren Adams who picked it up. I might be wrong about that, though. Anyways, Jets' next possession. Here's the handoff to Alvin Kamara, now the backup running back with Derrick Henry in the offense now. Kamara picks up 31, so he might be the starter still. We'll see. And 3rd and 10, rookie quarterback Vondre Spain rolling out to the right. And he's going to slide down to the 5-yard line, a 15-yard gain there. Next play, Spain going to roll out to the left, and he's going to find Angel Ramirez in the end zone for a touchdown. So Spain's first touchdown as a Jet. It's 21-0 now. Titans ball. Here's Leverton. Leverton rolling out to the left. He's going to be brought down for another sack. It's Spencer bringing him down this time. Javonte Spencer getting in there. Now, next possession for the Jets is a 1st and 10. Here's Spain rolling out to the right, and he's going to find Bradford Short, who gets up to about the 49-yard line. Spain looking pretty good in this first game as a Jet. Now, 2nd and 3. Spain looking, and he's going to throw left side, and he's going to be intercepted, so I completely jinxed him. And Harvey Clemens going to be brought down at the 42-yard line. Now, it's 24-3 late in the second quarter. Here's Leverton throwing left side to a wide-open Sharp. Sharp dodges a few defenders, and he's going to get into the end zone. A 63-yard touchdown reception. So the Titans make it 24-10. But here's Spain right before the half. He's going to throw it left side, and it's caught by Ramirez again. Ramirez actually looking like a first-round pick finally. And he gets a big touchdown to end the half. It's 31-13. Middle of the third quarter, here's Spain again. He's going to roll out, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. It's 38-13 Jets. As Spain looking really impressive in this one. The Jets would end up winning this one 38-20. And Spain ended up with 14 for 25, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Also ran for one as well. And both Heath Finley and Ladarius Hefney looked pretty impressive in this game for the most part. Even Angel Ramirez had a really good game, and he didn't do much for the Jets last season. But he looked pretty good. Overall, BHC looked pretty good as well outside of that interception. Ray Armstrong actually had 2 sacks in this game. And three interceptions thrown by the Jets as a whole. Not extremely impressive. Like, I obviously want to keep that down. But overall, Jets played pretty well. I mean, the offense moved well. They just kind of crapped out in those 2 drives down the field. But overall, pretty good game for the New York Jets in this one. 38-20 once again the final over the Titans. And now we have a Super Bowl rematch for the second preseason game. The Jets hosting the Green Bay Packers after their spectacular Super Bowl game. And this game wouldn't be as close at all. Here's Ty Montgomery being brought down in the backfield by the rookie Darren Adams. And now Jets possession. Here's BHC on the play fake. And he's going to throw it right side, finding Ladarius Hepney, and Hepney's going to take it to the end zone, 72 yards, and the Jets take an early 7-0 lead in the second preseason game. Then it's going to be Packers football. 3rd and 7, here's Aaron Rodgers, back to pass. He's looking, throws over the middle, and he's going to find Devontae Adams up to the 46-yard line. Next play, 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Looking, he's going to try to scramble, and a big hit by Darren Adams. It's a fumble, and it's picked up by Dylan Donahue, and Donahue's actually going to take this all the way for the touchdown. And the Jets defense looking like they're in midseason form right now as they take a 14-0 lead over the Packers. Next Packers possession, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers, going to fake it to Montgomery, and he's looking down the field, throws right side. He's going to be intercepted by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And Rodgers-Cromartie gets up to about the 35-yard line. He's looking like he's still 25 years old or something like that. Now 1st and 10, BHC looking. He's going to throw deep to the end zone, and he's going to be intercepted this time. It's Morgan Burnett who's able to come down with it. So 14-0 the score remains. Here's Rodgers looking. He's going to scramble, rolls out to the right. He's hit hard by Ray Armstrong. Armstrong forces the fumble, and he's going to get himself a defensive touchdown. So just over the midway point in the first quarter, the Jets up 21-0 over the Packers. And this game just looks like a complete blowout. 2nd and 7, here's Rodgers looking. He's going to try to scramble, but he's hit hard by Leonard Williams. And there was an injury on the play. I'm not sure who got hurt. But anyways, next Packers possession, Rodgers trying to run play action, gets hit in the backfield and fumbles it. Ray Armstrong able to hop on the ball, and now the Jets just completely dismantling the Packers. Next Packers possession, here's Rodgers under pressure in the end zone, brought down for a safety. So now it's 23-0 in the first quarter. Then again, another safety. This time Ty Montgomery can't get out of the end zone after the handoff. It's 25-0 now. 3rd and 10. Here's Vondre Spain into the game. Throws right side. He's going to find Adrian Sheffield. And Sheffield going to take this all the way down to about the 3-yard line. So Spain already coming out swinging. And 1st and goal. Spain just going to flip it to Heath Finley in the end zone for the touchdown. And now it's 32-0. Jets just absolutely embarrassing. Well, actually, they went for 2 and they failed. So 31-0 that is. Then Rodgers going to throw left side. He's intercepted. It's Deion Jones, the new signing from the Falcons, and Jones going to take this all the way to the house for a pick 6. It's 38-0 now. And mind you, the Packers' first team is completely still in the game. The Jets have their backup offense in, but their starting defense is still out there. So now it's 41-3. Here's Spain looking. He's going to roll out to the left, and he's actually going to try to scramble and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. It is 48-3 now, and the Jets just completely blow out the Packers 51-10. Granted, it's only preseason, but geez, not a very good game for Aaron Rodgers. Spain played pretty well. No turnovers in this one for him. And Heath Finley was really impressive as well. And just FYI, in the second half, I just decided to do play the moments. That's why you didn't see all the scoring in the second half. And just a warning, I did the same thing with the Chiefs game as well. I did play the entirety of the Cowboys game, however, so you'll see a good amount of highlights for that game. Ray Armstrong, 3 forced fumbles and 3 fumble recoveries, then the touchdown and the safety. It's a great game for the Jets defense, their first team defense especially. That's a great way to build up their momentum because there are a lot of new faces on this defense, so we'll have to see how it goes. Anyways, I made a trade actually. I traded A second round pick this year and a first round pick next year, and the guard Gerard Murphy for Tyrann Mathieu. So the Honey Badger is now part of the Jets defense as well. And I'm actually going to move him to cornerback, as you're going to see as we take on the Dallas Cowboys. The New York Jets trying to improve to 3-0 in the preseason. Vondre Spain played this entire game. No BHC, no Roskovka, just Vondre Spain, and he's going to pick up about 15 on the play. And the first down for the Jets. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Spain looking right side. He's going to find Fife, who gets across midfield up to the 46-yard line. And Vondre Spain's looked pretty good in preseason, so up to this point at least. Now 1st and 10. Spain going to throw it deep, and he's going to find Tyree Gorin. And Gorin gets into the end zone for a touchdown, 46 yards to the house. Jets take a 7-0 lead over the Cowboys. And just Tyree Gorin completely burning Chidobe Awuzie on the play. And next Jets possession, it's 7-3 now after the Cowboys field goal. And Spain going to find Gorin over the middle. So far, Spain 4 for 4 for 67 yards and a touchdown up to that point. Now 1st and 10. Spain looking, he throws right side, and he's able to find Gorin, who gets up to the 29-yard line. Spain just looking great in this game so far. Now 1st and 10, throws over the middle, and he's going to find Alvin Kamara, who gets into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Jets take a 14-3 lead. Later it's 17-3 late in the second quarter. And this time Will Shepherd makes the grab from Spain for the touchdown. Jets take a 24-3 lead. Now we go to the fourth quarter. It's 24-16. Cowboys made a little bit of a comeback. And here's Spain on the play fake, looking down the field. And he's going to throw to the end zone into the triple coverage, and Angel Ramirez able to come down with it for the touchdown. It's 31-16. Jets would win 34-29. The Cowboys made a bit of a comeback, but what a great game for Spain. 30 for 40, 362 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He also ran a touchdown as well. And honestly, he's definitely locked up being the second string quarterback. Maybe he'll push BHC for the first string if BHC has some bad games or something like that. But I mean, he just won a Super Bowl, so I don't really see that happening. DeMario Davis, our middle linebacker from a few years ago, actually plays for the Cowboys now. He had a pick in this game. But yeah, I'm really impressed with Spain right now. He played great against the Cowboys in this one. And he played the majority of the game, although Kafka did come in late in the fourth quarter. And then the Jets offense kind of fell off, but we're not going to talk too much about that. And then we made another trade. We traded Elijah McGuire for some draft picks. I just wanted to get him off the team. Obviously, this is probably going to be the last season of this franchise anyways, so I'm not really that invested in draft picks, but why not? For the 5-year sim, I guess we'll do it. Anyways, to cap off the preseason, we take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and this game was ugly. I'll just put it that way. Early in the first quarter, Spencer Ware going to take it up the right side for a 10-yard touchdown run. 7-0 Chiefs. After the Jets drive stalled out, the Chiefs ball again. 3rd and 15. Here's Mahomes throwing left side. He's going to find Ware. Ware gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Just an FYI, I did play the moments for the entire game in this one. And now it's 14-all. Here's Goodman now, the backup quarterback for the Chiefs. He's going to find Teal, and Teal spins into the end zone for the touchdown. It's 21-14 Kansas City, and it was all Chiefs from that point. 24-14 in the third quarter now. Here's Goodman looking. He's going to throw over the middle, and is caught in the end zone for the touchdown. Sprinkle gets in there, and the Chiefs just running away with this game now. They would end up winning 41-14. Second team of the Jets just really didn't do too much at all. And Kareem Hunt, 25 carries, 81 yards. He's actually the backup behind Spencer Ware, which was kind of weird. Ramirez had a pretty good game, 6 for 64. But overall, definitely the worst preseason game for the Jets. I mean, I guess it's kind of because I play the moments and didn't actually play the game. But I kind of expected them to do more than what they did in this one. But it was beyond my control at that point. But anyways, that caps off the preseason for year 4 of the Jets franchise, the final preseason in this series. And we're going to look at the depth chart now. BHC obviously going to be the starter at quarterback with Spain backing him up. I'm actually going to start Derrick Henry. I'll see how that goes. If he doesn't do well, I'll start Kamara. Then Will Shepherd, the only fullback on the team, so obviously he's starting. Receiver is Goran Pete Hefney, Finley, and Ramirez. Gorin and Pete obviously still going to be the starters after 1,000-yard seasons. Glenn Fife now the number 1 tight end. Sheffield and Shorter backing him up. Ronnie Stanley the starting left tackle with Taylor Sandy backing him up. At left guard, Quentin Spain starting now. Vincent Sherman is backing him up. And at center now, Jordan Devlin, who waited 2 seasons, is now the starter at center for the Jets with Woods backing him up. Hunter Westovich still the starting right guard. Curley's backing him up. And then Mac Lucas now starting over Blake Walter at right tackle. And we go to defense, Dylan Donahue obviously starting at left end. And Dayon Burnley backing him up. Jordan Jenkins now the starting right end. Gregory Inzer backing him up. Williams and Hunt still starting at defensive tackle. Darren Adams starting at left outside linebacker. CJ Daly at middle linebacker. And Deion Jones at right outside linebacker. And at cornerback, the starters are going to be Tyrann Mathieu and DRC with Kyle Fuller in the slot. Yabodi as the dime corner. Marcus May and Jamal Adams still the free safety and strong safety, respectively. Adam Vinatieri still the kicker. Lachlan Edwards still the punter. Now we get into kick returners in just a sec as we show you Vinatieri and Edwards. And the kick returner is going to be Ladarius Hefney and Tyree Gorin. And then Hefty's also going to return punts for me as well. Edwards still kicking off. Spain long snapping. That really matters. And Alvin Kamara is going to be the third down back because he's a better receiver than Henry. So we look at the schedule. We start the season against the Seattle Seahawks on Thursday night. Then we get a long break before we play the Patriots in week 2 on Monday night. Then we have the Bills and Texans. And then we have the Cardinals. Then we play the Steelers Monday night. That'll be a great game as always. Then we have the Broncos. Then we get 2 Sunday night games in a row like we did last season, this time against the Chargers and Patriots. Then we get a bye week in week 10. Then we get the Rams and the Dolphins. Then we play the Chiefs Monday night. Then we play the 49ers. Then we play the Dolphins. Then we play the Bills on a Thursday night. Then we end the season against the Oakland Raiders. So that's our schedule for this season. And like I said, we're taking on the Seattle Seahawks, who I believe lost in the second round, in the divisional round, to the Cowboys or the Packers. I don't remember who they lost to, but I know they made it to the divisional round, ended up losing. And you did not miss see that. Thomas Rawls is a 93 overall now. I know it's crazy. The receiving core is still not great. They still have Baldwin, Lockett, and Darbo. Jimmy Graham's still the tight end. He's getting up there in age. And their offensive line, still buns. Still complete buns. They did draft a left guard a few years ago that's pretty good. Justin Britt's looking pretty good as well. And Ethan Pocic, I believe that's how you say, or I don't know how you say his name. I think it's Pocic. And he's the starting right tackle. He's pretty good. But for the most part, their offensive line kind of up and down. Defensively, they still have Michael Bennett. They still have Malik McDowell at defensive tackle. Then we're going to go to linebackers, and they have a new guy in Patrick Mayer who's in his second season. They still have Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright, as you're going to see. And they also still have the Legion of Boom intact. They still have Richard Sherman and William Jackson III, who they signed in free agency, now part of the LOB. And they also have Craig Mager at corner and Shaquille Griffin. And at safety, they still have Cam Chancellor and Earl Thomas. So they're up there in age now, this being the 4th season in this franchise, but they're still possibly going to be a problem. I mean, they're still high in overall as well. And honestly, BHC throwing 20 interceptions last year, I mean, he's going to have to be on his P's and Q's when we take on the Seahawks team, because they're going to be hungry for those interceptions. Like you can already tell. They're going to be hungry to get those picks. And now they have Jake Elliott at kicker as well. And now he's the best Elliott in the NFC West. And Brett Kern now their punter. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll have the game up maybe sometime this weekend. But anyways, make sure you hit the like button. And I'm out of here. Deuces.